Hey guys, I was going to read to you Act 2, Scene 5 of Romeo and Juliet. This is after the nurse and Romeo have made some plans, and the nurse is coming back to talk to Juliet about some of those marriage plans. But before I get started, I thought, why not tell another joke, right? I'm sure you enjoyed the other one, so why not tell you another one? So, are you ready? It's another one of those question type jokes. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? So, again, why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Bum. All right, so that was my joke for today. If you were listening, our clue word to kind of get you a point or two for participation is pencil. So write pencil in a private comment on this week's assignments or send me an email so I know you are listening to my lovely videos, though I know it's not the same. I'm missing you guys all in class. But I know you're kind of looking at this instruction. Hopefully it's helping you. I know it's not perfect, so thanks for being patient. But again, just kind of showing you that you have that resource. So pencil. All right, so are we ready for Act 2, Scene 5? So this is, we're at the Capulets' house. Romeo and the nurse have a plan. Juliet is supposed to go to confession to see Friar Lawrence. When she goes to confession, she is then going to actually marry Romeo. We also know that we kind of got to see in that last scene how Romeo interacted with Mercutio. He was kind of joking with him and whatnot. And then kind of we saw how Mercutio was with the nurse and how Romeo did try to be polite and kind of smooth it over. The nurse did kind of threaten and wanted to make sure that Juliet knew of, or that Romeo knew that, to take Juliet seriously and that other people were interested in her. But it seemed like Romeo does want to get married. So let's see kind of what she has to say to Juliet. So the clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she could not meet him? That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glides in the sunbeams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. Therefore do nimble pinioned doves draw love, and therefore has the wind swift Cupid wings. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is the long hours, yet she is not come. So Juliet is wondering, where is her nurse? She sent her at 9. She thought it'd only take half an hour. She must be, is she lame or is she slow? When you have loves on your side, love's herald should be thoughts. Love should move even faster when you have news like that. But now it's been 3 hours and still no nurse. She's being kind of a little impatient, wanting to know what's going on. Has she affections and warm youthful blood? She would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks may feign as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. So she's saying, well, if she was young and she was in love, she would be so motivated to go help me with this. But then she's older and doesn't understand love like I do. She's taking her time. And then here comes the nurse and Peter. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away. So she's saying, have you met with him? And then she wants Peter to go so they can talk in private. She says, Peter, stay at the gate. Now, good, sweet nurse, O Lord, why dost thou look sad? Thou's news be sad? Yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with such a so sour a face. She says, just, be kind and sweet with your words, but your face looks so sour and awful that you must have bad news. And the nurse goes, I'm aweary. Give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a jaundice I have. So she's saying, I'm sore, I'm aching. Give me a moment. I would thou hast my bones and thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee speak. Good nurse, speak. So she's saying, I trade my bones, my young bones, so that I can have what news that you have for me. Please tell me. She says, Jesu, what haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I'm out of breath? So she's saying she's too out of breath to share the news. And Juliet goes, how art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale that does excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll say the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Isn't good or bad? So she's saying, well, you're telling me you're out of breath, but by the time you tell me that story, it would have been just easier. So tell me what your news was. Why can't you tell me? Is it but good or bad? Well, you've made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man, Romeo. So she's saying you made a foolish choice. You do not know how to choose a man. And it's kind of saying Romeo isn't the choice. No, not he. And then she goes, though his face may be better than any man's, yet his legs excel all man. So then she says, well, his face is more handsome than other men. His legs are longer than other men. And for a hand and a foot of body, though, may not be talked on, yet they are past compare. So she's saying basically he is better than all the other men. So she's kind of fooling around when she said that it was a foolish choice. He's not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. So she's saying he's not the most polite, but he's very gentle. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What, have you dined at home? No, no, but this all I know before. What does he say at a marriage? What of that? So she's saying, I don't really want to know what your impression is of him. I just kind of want to know what he said about us getting married. Lord, how my head aches. What a head have I. A bead says it would fall in 20 pieces. My back, oh, the other side. Oh, my back, my back. Besure your heart for sending me about to catch my death, a jauncing up and down. So she's saying, like, oh, my back hurts. Doing your errands is just like hurt my health. So she's trying to get kind of a back rub out of this while she gets the news. I, faith, I'm sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet nurse, tell me what says my love. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and courteous and kind and handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother? So she's saying that he's honest and that he's courteous and he's kind and he's handsome and virtuous. So like he's true to what he says and is pure. And then she asks where Juliet's mother is. Where is my mother? Why, she's within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother? Oh, God, lady dear, are you so hot? So she's saying, are you so impatient? Mary, come on now, I trow. Like, calm down. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforth, do your messages yourself. So she's saying, is this what I get for doing your errands? Now I'm all aching. She said, here's such a quail. Come, what says Romeo? Have you gone to shrift today? So she's saying, have you gone to confession today? I have. Or have you leave to go to confession? Sorry. So are you allowed to leave the house to go to confession? And she said, I have. Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the wanton blood up to your cheeks. So she's saying that's where they'll get married. And that now Juliet's blushing. There'll be a scarlet straight at any news. Hie you to church, I must another way. To fetch a ladder by the way, your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it's dark. I am the drudge and toil in your delight. But you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go out to dinner. Hie you to the cell. Hie to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell. So she's saying, oh, wish me luck. I'm so excited. So she's going to meet with Romeo at Friar Lawrence's cell. She has permission to go there to have confession, but really she's going to go get married. And then later they'll have a rope over the fence and whatnot, so Romeo can see her later that evening as well. So this was kind of a very short scene here, but just kind of shows us what they're supposed to do with the marriage plans. All right, guys, that's all we have for right now. The next time we'll see what's going on at Friar Lawrence's cell. All right, hang in there. We're almost done.